Comfort. Comfort is key. Comfort is important. Do you know what's not comfortable?
What?
The fact that all of a sudden it's apparently monsoon season outside.
Monsoon season? Are you kidding me? Is that typical for a British summer?
Yep. Yes, it
is ridiculous.
I'm not kidding you in the slightest. You could probably be able to hear the rain throughout this stream and the watch along afterwards, I would imagine.
Oh gosh.
Because it's just ridiculous. Lightning and thunder and hailstone and bouncing rain
in the middle of May.
It's just it's to be expected. The world is messed up.
Maybe your world is.
It is really.
I've got the sunshine outside. It's a little bit of a nice breeze.
Oh, don't get me wrong. That was here 4 hours ago.
And now it looks like the end of times.
Yeah. Pretty much. Pretty much. That's how my day is. Ginny.
I apologize.
I don't know about you. How are we all anyway? Presumably good.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
That's what I was asking.
You said we all, so...
I know, but that's sometimes just what I say when I mean the person I'm talking to.
Yes, I am fine.
Good. What's been happening?
Not much, really.
Surely there must be some excitement.
No excitement. I have
no
a big
excitement
match coming
at
up,
all.
so I've just been studying and studying and studying nonstop.
Is that not exciting?
That is not exciting. Studying, exciting.
Sounds exciting to me when it's studying for movies.
Okay. Well, why don't you quiz me then? Make it more exciting.
Could do that. I could do that for a bit today if you wanted.
Sure.
Want to do a bit of a quiz.
Where are you drinking your tea from?
From Barcelona.
Oh, you've been to Barcelona?
I haven't personally been to Barcelona, no.
But there's a Starbucks in Barcelona.
There must be Starbucks in Barcelona.
Okay, well, good to know. And as soon as we started talking about the weather, the sun literally just went away.
And monsoon season will prevail, obviously.
Yes.
Because silliness has to prevail for some stupid reason.
Yes.
I don't know. Well, we'll have a little bit of a quiz then today. Have we not been watching anything new, anything exciting?
I don't know if I should reveal that here.
Well, that's a good point. But planning things to do, perhaps? Any excitement coming up?
I'm going to Vegas for my sister's birthday.
These are the kind of things we like to talk about on the stream.
So I may actually get to meet my teammate Jacoby because he's in Vegas.
There you go. Do you want me to find a quiz, a trivia? I don't know what you want quizzing on.
Anything and everything.
I am generally awful at coming up with questions on the fly.
Well, there is a...
no.
There is a document that our faction has been working on with questions. So you could ask me questions from that.
Or... I could get this massive thing out.
Oh my goodness. Those questions are always hard. Remember I was asking you those questions from Carlos Classics book and it was like all these crazy questions.
No, this is literally just a movie guide. It's huge. It only goes up to 2014 because that's when I got it. But it's absolutely massive, and it's got every movie ever in it. Just as like what it is and that sort of stuff. So basically, who played Captain Spaulding in Rob Zombie's House of a Thousand Corpses?
Is that the guy who was in Coffee?
Yes.
Oh, I can't remember his name. I don't remember his name.
Sid Haig.
Yes.
That would probably... I would imagine maybe perhaps a horror
question.
Specifically, maybe. Let's do this today, actually. Let's do this today. Although I actually had quite a nice day yesterday.
Oh, yeah? What'd you do?
Well, I say a nice day. It wasn't monumentally exciting. But I actually got to go and watch a football game.
Oh, nice.
For the first time in ages, which was nice. And I actually might be going to watch an actual United game on Tuesday night.
Ooh, very exciting.
Which is incredibly exciting, actually. In the world of COVID, I think there's only 10-ish thousand supposed to be going. Which obviously it's usually 75, 76,000, so...
Yeah.
It's being restricted. There was a ballot involved.
Oh, goodness.
There's declarations. You get an arrival time. It's all a bit silly, if you ask me, but might be going to an actual United game, even though we know what I'm like with actual professional football. It stresses me out and gives me a heart attack.
Yes. What are your numbers looking like? Are they improving?
Yeah, we've got this little bit of a variant of it at the minute. But then there's just more vaccines and more vaccines and more vaccines. So it's all going in the right direction.
Okay.
It is all going in the right direction. Yeah. But I actually got to go and watch an actual football game, which was just my brother playing, but in a friendly match.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's fun.
That was good. They won. So that was good. Because I've not been to watch my brother since November.
That's a while.
Because I've not been allowed to, and they've not been playing.
Yeah.
So that was exciting, and I also drove my dad and an ex-professional footballer to the far side of Manchester.
Oh, very fancy.
I've definitely got a football card of him somewhere as well. So
what? Did you get a picture with him?
Yeah, he's just a regular dude. He's on the coaching staff with my dad at the team he's at the club he's at.
Okay.
He's just a member of the coaching staff there. But he used to play in the Premier League. Top tier footballer.
How are the programs looking now about you?
I don't think they exist, Janine, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Sort of went down the pan, didn't it?
So they just never replaced you?
Problem. Not my problem. You know?
They never replaced you?
Janine, they realistically couldn't.
Well, I'm just saying, of course.
It's too much effort for them to actually buy footballs. Never mind.
But it's not like you're paying you.
Sense.
They weren't paying you, so it's not like they would replace you with someone they would have to pay. But then again, you are irreplaceable, Morgan.
Exactly, and I'm the moron who did it for too long without being paid, so... Realistically, what's going on?
Yes.
What's going on? But that was good, and I went to see my Nana Grande yesterday as well, so that was nice.
Oh, nice.
I had a nice day yesterday. I had a nice day yesterday, actually. And today I've not done a lot at all, which is fun, which is always fun. And I don't think I'll be doing a lot tomorrow either.
Okay.
But yes, more questions, Janine. I've realised I should use this book more often for your...
Are there actual
things.
questions in there, or you're just looking at things and
No,
turning
it's
them
not
into
questions. It's literally it's a guide. So it is literally all movies, or as far as I'm aware, all movies. 1,664 pages. And the pages look like that. Each little red thing is a movie.
Dang.
And that's what the whole book is like. So it's basically got cast and primary crew and genres and release years and where it's come from and a bit of a synopsis. So it'll be pretty good for this sort of stuff.
Is that going to be accurate to me?
Hmm?
I don't know. Do some things in the UK have different release years than here?
Oh, well, no, because it's got the country next to it.
Okay.
So I have to assume it's going to be particularly accurate. I do think it's going to be accurate. But there's like some of these I haven't got a clue what most of these are. Anyway, this is what we'll do today. We'll do a bit of a study session, Janine.
Okay.
Do a bit of a Janine study session. I'll just flick through this and we'll see what's what. Because I want to find like things that I've actually remotely heard of as well. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, sorry. It's not. God, I'm all over the place. I can't speak properly. What am I trying to say, Janine?
What am I trying to
say? I don't know what I'm trying to say either. I'm trying to say... Sorry, the book's a bit big for me to hold where I was holding it and still be, like, reasonable and look like I was actually talking to somebody. What I'm trying to say is I'm trying to find movies in here that I've actually remotely heard of so I can ask questions, even though the actual information is in front of me. But I don't want to give you a movie like 1932's French version of Don Quixote, for example, that's in here. You know, you're not going to remotely be interested, and neither is the Schmodown.
Yeah.
But perhaps who directed Donnie Brasco from 1997 is a reasonable Schmodown question.
It is. But I don't know.
Mike Newell.
Ooh, really? Really?
What the hell was Mike Newell doing directing that?
Fire Mike Newell?
No, Mike Newell was directing that movie. I've just read it.
You just said it and you didn't even like flinch until I'm like, Mike Newell? And then you were like, no, Mike Newell.
Mike Newell. That doesn't make any sense.
What are you doing Newell up in Donnie Brasco town?
What is the name of Doug's friend in 1999's Doug's first movie?
Skeeter?
Yes.
I was like, Doug. The girl he likes is Patty Mayonnaise. And his neighbors are the Dinks, I think.
Oh, I've reached all the Dracula movies, Janine.
Oh gosh.
So we've got Dracula 1931, Dracula 1958, Dracula 1974, Dracula 1979, Dracula AD 1972, Dracula Dead and Loving It, Dracula Has Risen from the Grave, Dracula Pages from a Virgin's Diary, Dracula Prince of Darkness, Dracula Prisoner of Frankenstein, Dracula 2001, Dracula versus Frankenstein, Dracula's Daughter, Dracula's Widow, and that's all the Dracula movies.
There's no Bram Stoker's Dracula?
No, that was Dracula 1990.
Oh.
Where was Bram Stoker's Dracula? Oh, maybe that's under Bram Stoker's Dracula.
That's
That would
stupid.
probably be under Bram Stoker. It's all very alphabetical.
Oh, okay.
Apart from it does what most people do, but I don't do, is actually put the word "the" just into the any such letter.
Mm.
Okay, what about?
Ugh, I can't stop looking at this dumb thing.
What dumb thing? We need that story of the dumb thing, I think, Janine. We need the story of the dumb thing. While I ask you who plays the villain in 1935's Captain Blood. Not that the Schmodown's realistically going to ask a question about Captain Blood.
I do not know.
Basil Rathbone.
Really?
Basil Rathbone.
Okay. And it's got Errol Flynn as the lead guy, right?
Uh-huh.
And Olivia Davlin in it as well.
Certainly has.
So Basil Rathbone.
No.
Jackson Rathbone.
Who is that?
That's Clint Eastwood.
It is Clint Eastwood. That was an easy one. An easy one. In Black Swan, what's Natalie Portman's name?
Oh. I don't know. It's like Anna or something. I don't know.
Nina.
That was kind of close.
You were.
When did Black Swan come out?
2010.
Okay.
Aronofsky.
Darren Aronofsky. Barbara Hershey plays her mother. Mila Kunis is in it. What is that French guy's name?
Oh, come on. You need to know the French guy's name.
Frenchie McFrencherson.
Yes, that's
Frenchie McFrench fries.
Vincent Cassel.
Yes. He was his Monsieur Hood.
He was. Yes, he was. How do you know that? But not.
I actually know that because of
his
Jesse.
actual name.
I actually know that because of Jesse Malton. There was a Schmodown live event, I believe. It was the one where Winston and it was like Anarchy. So I think Winston and Stacy were a team. And it was one where Leonard and Jesse were there. And I was sitting next to Jesse. And they asked the question.
Was this the one I was at?
I don't know if you were at this one. Maybe.
Might have been the one I was at.
Yes. And Jesse actually was like, "Oh, I know this one," and she answered and said Vincent Cassel. So now I was like, that guy. He's Monsieur Hood. So yes, Vincent Cassel. Natalie Portman is Nina. Barbara Hershey is her mother. Mila Kunis is her imagined rival. Winona Ryder is the hospitalized ballerina. 2010, Darren Aronofsky.
I mean, there's some really nothing movies here.
And they're doing Swan Lake, right?
Yes. And she turns into a swan. Exactly, yes. Which is, of course, used as the opening and closing music of Dracula 1931.
Really?
Yes.
He's not the Swan.
No, he isn't. No, he isn't a swan. Dracula is distinctly not a swan. No.
I knew that.
What year did the Oscar-winning The Last Emperor come out? Best Picture.
The Last Emperor.
Yeah.
Who's in it?
It's that Chinese movie. Or movie about the last emperor of China. It was a Best Picture winner.
I don't even know when this is from. I don't know anything about this.
1987.
Who's in it? Just
I've got no idea. It's yes, Chinese people. I've never seen it. I've never seen the movie.
Okay. So it won in 1987? So it's from 1987.
It's from 1987.
Okay.
It won Best Picture it won Best Picture after Platoon and before Rain Man? No. Did Rain Man win Best Picture? I don't remember. In Lethal Weapon 3, who plays Mel Gibson's love interest?
Rene Russo.
Yeah. What country is the original Let the Right One In from 2008?
Swedish?
Sweden.
Really? Okay.
Who is the female lead in 2001's 1 Hour Photo?
Jennifer Connelly.
I don't see Jennifer Connelly here.
Are you sure? I thought it was Jennifer Connelly. And Michael
The Robin
Vartan.
Williams movie, 1 Hour Photo.
Yes, but Michael Vartan is her husband.
Yes.
Is it Jennifer Connelly?
I have Connie Nielsen now.
Okay.
I don't know. I've never seen the movie. I'm just going off my big index book.
Yeah, it's very creepy Robin Williams.
Oh, apparently so, yes.
I've only seen it like one time because that was enough.
In The Santa Claus 2.
Okay.
Or just in the Santa Claus movies, who plays Bernard or Bernard? I think he's an elf, isn't he?
Oh, yes. I can't remember that guy's name. I don't know that guy.
You know his face because he's in everything from a certain
Things
time.
I Hate About You. He had a
He
TV
is.
show called Numbers, I think. He played some kind of genius or something.
David Krumholtz.
Okay. David Krumholtz.
In Stuart Little, who plays Mr. and Mrs. Little?
Ooh. Hugh
This is
Laurie.
1999 Stuart Little.
Hugh Laurie is the dad. Jonathan Lipnicki is the little brother. Who's the mom? Oh, Gina Davis.
Mm.
And Michael J. Fox is the voice of Stuart Little, and it was co-written by M. Night Shyamalan.
Who plays the cat?
I don't want to say Nathan Lane, but I don't think
It is because it is Nathan Lane.
Oh, really?
It is Nathan Lane. That's why you want to say.
I was like, why do I want to say that? Because I really don't remember. But why do I like thinking of saying that?
I don't know, but it is Nathan Lane. Who plays in the category of musicals? Musicals. Who plays the lead in The Umbrellas of Cherbourg? 1964 French movie.
The Umbrellas of what?
Cherbourg.
Oh, I've heard of this movie, but I don't know who plays the lead.
Catherine Deneuve.
Catherine Deneuve.
Who is also the lead in Repulsion from 1965, which is a Roman Polanski movie. Oh, look how many. Les Miserables, 1934. Les Miserables, 1935. Les Miserables, 1946. Les Miserables, 1952. Les Miserables, 1957. Les Miserables, 1978. Les Miserables, 1982. Les Miserables, 1995. Les Miserables, 1997. Les Miserables, 2012.
My goodness.
Nonsense. Hello, Carla. In the chat. Hello. We're having a study session, Carla. We're having a study session for Janine.
Wait, what is this?
What's what?
I was looking through a list of Best Picture winners, and I thought it was always Wings was the first one, but now it's showing This Sunrise, the Song of Two Humans movie.
The first one was a weird one. There were two winners.
Okay, so it was That Sunrise.
They both won.
Okay.
I don't know why. I can't remember exactly what the reasons were.
So you could technically say either of those.
Yes.
Okay.
Or
just Wings.
If you were ever going to ask, put both of them down and say they both won in that year. The first one. They both won a Best Picture, as they did.
Yes, okay.
It's something like, it was something stupid like Best, it's Best Picture and Best Picture, but it's like Best Emotional Story and kind of Best Spectacle Movie or something like that.
Okay.
It's like, one was the better story and one was the better technical feat, basically. But there's 87 Les Miserables here. Anyway, in the 2012 movie Mirror Mirror, who plays Snow White?
Lily Collins.
But what about the 1996 movie The Mirror Has Two Faces? Who is the lead?
Barbra Streisand.
Yes, these are movies I have never heard of.
Really?
Well, I've heard of Mirror Mirror, I think.
Armie Hammer. Disgraced. But I believe there's a rule now they will not ask about Me Too people. Or people who are problematic.
Oh, well then why am I... Really? Will they not?
So they would ask about maybe the movies, but not the people. But they've asked a lot of Lone Ranger questions, so I guess he's not on that list yet.
So there will be no questions about I don't know. You've got to be careful with that, though, haven't you? Because all of a sudden, everybody can start to fall under something of. And what if?
Yeah, are we not asking any questions about like Rosemary's Baby and things?
Which is a shame because it's a great movie.
Yes.
So there are two versions of Miracle on 34th Street, Janine. Yes, who plays the female lead in both?
Natalie Wood and
I was thinking the adult woman.
the adult woman. Is it Maureen O'Hara?
Yes, and
Elizabeth Perkins.
yes, lovely.
It is Natalie Wood, right?
It is Natalie Wood. In 1997's Fools Rush In, a rom-com.
Uh-huh.
Matthew Perry is apparently in the movie, but who plays the female lead?
They asked this question opposite in the recent Deception match. Who played what friend star played the male lead? I absolutely love this movie, and it is Salma Hayek.
Never heard of it.
Well, we might have to watch it at some point.
Who plays Cyrano de Bergerac in 1990's Cyrano de Bergerac?
No idea.
Gerard Depardieu.
Really?
You know, Cyrano de Bergerac with massive nose.
Yes.
In 1992's The Cutting Edge.
There is no question about the cutting edge.
Of course there is. There here, The Cutting Edge. I found The Cutting Edge. Here it is. Who wrote The Cutting Edge?
Oh my gosh. I remember it was like, that guy did. Oh my gosh. I forgot. No. Oh my God. That's a good question. I remember we discovered this. We were like, he wrote that. Fuck. I can't remember.
Well, who directed The Cutting Edge?
Paul M. Glaser, the same director of Running Man, who played Starsky in the Starsky and Hutch TV show.
We don't remember who wrote The Cutting Edge.
Oh, I remember us finding out, and it was like a big time writer, and being very surprised. No, I can't remember.
Tony Gilroy.
Yes. Okay.
I'm glad I found The Cutting Edge.
I know.
What about, Janine? What about? I mean, there's some really nonsense movies in here. There really is, though. Sorry, I'm messing the microphone. In 2006's Charlotte's Web, based on the book, you know, about the pig and things.
Mm-hmm.
Who plays Charlotte? Or I should say, voices.
Oh, Julia
Charlotte.
Roberts.
Yes.
Who plays the little girl again? Is it Dakota Fanning?
Yes.
Okay.
It is. Well done. And who did the music for that movie?
Wait, are you kidding me? Are you
What?
fucking kidding me?
What? Something's happened.
No way.
What has happened?
Okay. Oh, okay. Am I looking at the wrong thing? Now it's about to be like, what? Okay, hold on.
What's happened? Has something horrendous happened?
No, nothing horrendous has happened. I just was looking up a movie. I was like, oh, I was talking about that last night. Who directed that movie? And I was surprised by who I thought directed it, but I think I was just looking at the wrong thing.
Why? What have you found?
Okay. Woo.
What did you find? I need
Um,
an explanation.
So remember we were talking about The Wiz last night?
Yes.
So I was like, I should probably know who directed The Wiz, right? And then
Sure. I don't know who directed The Wiz.
And then I saw Rob Cohen's name, the guy who directed the first Fast and Furious movie.
No.
And proceeded to do a bunch of really like cheapy action movies after that, like Hurricane Heist and Alex Cross, the terrible Tyler Perry movie. And so I saw him. I'm like, he directed, but he produced it. So that surprised me. Sidney Lumet actually directed The Wiz.
Oh.
Yes.
Somebody legitimate.
Yes, so I saw Rob Cohen, the director of the first Fast and Furious film, and I thought he directed The Wiz.
And then you panicked.
What the hell? Yes, I got very confused.
As everybody would, to be fair, faced with that information. Okay. I'm going to sneeze.
Bless you.
Right. What have we found? Jersey Girl. 2003's Jersey Girl, Janine.
Okay.
It's boring. Everybody, you know that movie.
What?
You know that movie. It would have been a boring question. I didn't have a good question. I mean, the real question is who plays the odd couple in the original Odd Couple?
Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau. Right?
Yes. But in Smokey and the Bandit 3... Oh my god. In Smokey and the Bandit 3, I don't know why I've asked this question. Where's Smokey and the Bandit 3? There it is. Who plays Buford T. Justice in Smokey and the Bandit 3?
What? I've never even seen that. I've never.
Well, he doesn't just play him in Smokey and the Bandit 3, to be fair. He also plays Buford T. Justice in Smokey and the Bandit and Smokey and the Bandit 2, as well as Smokey and the Bandit 3.
Okay, well, I've never seen any of this.
Jackie Gleason.
Really? Okay.
The movie Swingers is potentially actually about swingers. Who plays Lorraine?
I've only seen this movie like one time. Jon Favreau, Vince Vaughn. I don't want to say it's that lady from Mulholland Drive, but I don't think it's her.
We're looking for Heather Graham.
Oh, okay.
Heather Graham.
Okay. Graham.
And who are the three men with the baby in Three Men and a Baby from 1987.
Tom Selleck, Ted Danson, and Steve Guttenberg. Best name in the biz.
Who directed Three Men and a Baby?
It's somebody like big, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, crap. I always remember like seeing this and being surprised, and then I forget. Yeah, I don't remember.
It's Leonard Nimoy.
Yes, that's who it is.
I really like this movie, but the Schmodown won't ask
And I actually made a mnemonic device for that, but I forgot it, and now I remember what it was.
We need to hear it, I think, Janine.
Well, I think in like maybe the 80s and 90s, there was I believe like this big baby book that was popular written by Dr. Spock about like, child rearing and having children. So obviously this movie is about a baby directed by Leonard Nimoy. Who is Spock?
He's not a doctor though, is he? That's
No,
Bones.
he's not. So I'm pretty sure that was like what my mnemonic device was. That Dr. Spock wrote this book about babies. And so this movie, Three Men and a Baby, was directed by Spock.
It was.
Yes.
In 1932's Three on a Match, which you haven't seen, but I saw, and it's very good. The Schmodown will not ask questions about
They might. They could.
They won't. Who has a supporting role as somebody called Harv, who is a little bit of a muscle man for gangster involved situations? That's not a legitimate question. It's Humphrey Bogart. It's a tiny role. It's really quite fun.
And they asked about Bell Book and Candle, so they could ask about
They did. I don't think they'll ask about Three on a Match, though. It took me ages to try and find.
In the Jimmy Stewart category.
Here you go. In 2001, A Space Odyssey. Janine's favourite movie of all time. What's the name? I want the full name of Keir Dalia's character.
Dave.
As in the lead person.
Dave something.
What is his last name?
I don't know. I just know creepy thing. Dave. I can't do that, Dave.
The 2006 FIFA World Cup filmed the grand finale. The official chronicle of the 2006 World Cup. I love the 2006 World Cup.
How had you not heard of that? And you're just barely discovering, of all people to discover that randomly in that book. It's you.
But the 2006 World Cup, Janine, was my World Cup. Love the 2006 World Cup, Janine. I love it. In Working Girl, when did Working Girl come out first of all, Janine?
1984?
We're looking for 88, Janine.
Ooh, okay.
88. Well, it stars Harrison Ford and Sigourney Weaver.
And Melanie Griffith.
But who plays Mick Dugan?
Mick Dugan. I don't know.
Alec Baldwin.
Really?
Who directs Working Girl?
I don't remember.
Mike Nichols.
What are you gonna say, Mike Newell?
Not Mike Newell.
I watched this for the first time like a couple months ago.
Speaking of Mike Newell, though, and obviously Harry Potter, I actually have some new Harry Potter plushie things that I feel I must show off.
Yes.
Because that's a really quite nice one.
Yes. That is Square Hat Dumbledore.
He's got his wand. And his hair's really billowy.
Yeah, that's Michael Gambon. Dumbledore, I think.
I don't think it's based on the movies.
But are you sure?
I
Those
am
other
sure.
plushies of the main three are based on the movies.
It's Dobby without the nose.
They really couldn't put the nose on him.
No, they couldn't. They couldn't put a nose. It's like putting a nose on a Funko Pop. It doesn't look right.
Dobby is a free plushie.
Dobby.
He's a free plushie.
Dobby is happy to be a plushie with his friend.
Such a beautiful place on Morgan Shelf.
Dobby is unsure as to why he is a plushie and Voldemort isn't.
That's what he's saying on your shelf right now. Such a beautiful place to be with friends. Dobby is happy to be with his friend, Morgan Robertson. And then he dies on your shelf.
Yes, and then he's dead. Oh, dear.
Plushie Bellatrix throws a plushie knife at him.
There is no plushie Bellatrix. There is no plushie Bellatrix.
None of the evil people get plushies.
Apparently not.
Because they're not soft, snuggly. That's right.
But the thing is, Janine, who directs 1997's The Devil's Advocate?
Ooh. Al Pacino, Keanu Reeves, Charlize Theron. I don't know.
Taylor Hackford.
Really? Okay, Mr. Helen Mirren. Okay.
And of course,
he directed Ray.
Who plays Gig Stevens in the 1936 movie The Devil is a Sissy?
The hell is that?
They're never going to ask that.
Harry Langford. Harry
Langdon. No, it's Mickey Rooney.
What?
But in 1995's Devil in a Blue Dress, who plays Mouse?
Oh, I've never seen that. It's Jennifer Beals and Denzel Washington. And I don't know.
Don Cheadle.
Oh, okay.
also Tom Sizemore is in that movie.
Okay. Who directed that?
Carl Franklin and wrote it. In 1957's A Farewell to Arms, who's the lead?
Does that sound
War,
familiar?
in the category of war movies.
Yeah. I do not know.
Rock Hudson.
Okay.
In The Fast and the Furious. You're going to know everything possible about The Fast and Furious.
No, I'm not.
I'd like to point out that this only goes up to Fast and Furious 6.
Okay.
But Too Fast, Too Furious isn't here because that'll be under Too Fast, Too Furious.
Okay.
You're gonna know everything about Fast and Furious.
Just ask me. Think up a question about each
In fact,
one.
this is how annoying this book is actually, because let me tell you how this goes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you've got a musical comedy called Fashions of 1934.
Mm-hmm.
Then you've got Fast and Furious, which is apparently a movie from 1939. Then you've got Fast and Loose again. The Fast and the Furious, The Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift, Fast and Furious, Fast 5, Fast and Furious 6. But no, Too Fast, Too Furious. And then there's a random movie here called Fast and Furious that comes before them all. But like not directly before them all. I don't understand.
Okay.
But who plays Steve Buscemi's buddy in Fargo? Not his buddy, really. He's in Wood Chipper.
Yeah, his buddy puts him in the Wood Chipper. Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
this
but
guy's
you know
in
what I mean.
everything. I don't know his name. He's always playing some Russian or something.
Well, I don't know how to pronounce his name properly because I've heard it pronounced several ways. I pronounce it Peter Stormare.
Okay.
But it's Storemore. So it might be Stormare.
Okay. Stormare. Peter Stormare. You're not going to ask me any Fast and Furious questions?
In the Fast and the Furious, why does Tyrese annoy everybody?
He's not in that movie.
In the Fast and the Furious franchise, why does Tyrese annoy everybody?
Well, I mean, I don't have those.
A total of how many bald men are in the Fast and the Furious franchise?
That is terrible.
Because the correct answer is 428.
I don't have those release years down.
Well, I've gone over the fact. In Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves from 1997.
That was a TV movie.
Not according to this.
I don't think that was released in theaters.
Right, well, now I have to go back to Fast and Furious. In Free Willy 2, The Adventure Home. Who plays Elvis?
I don't remember that being in theaters. Huh?
In Free Willy 2, The Adventure Home, who plays Elvis?
Oh, I don't know.
Francis Capra. I just thought that was weird.
I wonder who he was named after.
Yeah, so what are the release years for Fast and Furious?
I don't know.
The first one's 2001.
Okay.
I don't know when Too Fast, Too Furious came out because it's not with me.
It was a while, I think.
Oh, Too Fast, Too Furious 2003. Tokyo Drift 6. Fast and Furious 9. Fast 5 11. Fast and Furious 6 2013.
So it's like 2 years apart.
And then I don't know from there.
So 1, 3. So the first one is at 2001.
1, 3, 6, 9.
2003. Tokyo Drift is 2006. Then the Fast and Furious is 2009. And then Fast 5 is 11.
Yeah.
And then Fast 6 is 13.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in 1951's Francis Goes to the Races, who plays Peter Sterling? The lead, apparently.
Who is that?
It's definitely someone you've heard of.
I don't even know after the races Bing Crosby.
Francis Goes to the Races. We're looking for Donald O'Connor. I'm looking for Donald O'Connor, Janine.
Okay.
From Singing in the Rain. What year was JCVD released?
Ooh. Let's say 2010.
8.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, did you know on the release year's questions they asked when The Thin Man was released?
The Thin Man? 1934.
Ben Bateman got it wrong.
Yeah, because he's a moron who probably doesn't realise movies existed.
Yeah, and then he complained later about the disparity in these questions. Like, it's release date questions. They can ask when anything was released. What is your problem?
When was Thomas Edison's Frankenstein released?
Thomas Edison,
Yeah.
the man who made the light bulbs.
Thomas Edison did all sorts.
1921.
Oh, we're looking for 1910.
Good grief.
Who played Jesus in The Last Temptation of Christ?
I don't know.
Willem Dafoe.
Oh, okay.
Directed by The Last Temptation of Christ. Scorsese.
Oh, okay.
Who played Jesus in The Greatest Story Ever Told?
What?
Do you not know that movie either?
I don't know that movie. I mean, I've heard of The Last
Sunday
Temptation.
afternoon British movie.
Yes.
It's not even a British movie. Do you know who? You don't know who plays Jesus in the Greatest Story Ever Told?
No.
Max von Sydow.
Really?
Yes, and there's everybody's in The Greatest Story Ever Told. I'm going to find it. In a Goofy movie, where does Max want to go?
To the Powerline concert in LA.
That'll do.
But Goofy wants to go to Lake Lake.
For a fishing, I can't do a Goofy. For a fishing trip.
Sandra Cougar. Come on, Bo King.
Here's The Greatest Story Ever Told. Greatest Story Ever Told. Max von Sydow's Jesus. Charlton Heston is John the Baptist. Sidney Poitier's in it. Telly Savalas is in it. John Wayne's in it. Shelley Winters is in it. Martin Landau's in it. Claude Rains is in it. Robert Loggia's in it. Roddy McDowell's in it. Angela Lansbury's in it. Donald Pleasance is in it. Sal Mineo from Rebel Without a Cause is in it. There's a lot of people in The Great Story Ever Told, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you though. It's not the best Jesus movie.
No, what is
there are
the best
better
Jesus
movies. There are better Jesus movies.
I
would say that
Savalas is Jennifer Aniston's godfather.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like it. Because of the cast. But I would say The Last Temptation of Christ is actually a better Jesus movie. And not The Passion of the Christ. There's I think it's a TV movie actually, Jesus of Nazareth, that's quite good. There's a Jesus movie. They're all the same thing. They're all just the end of Jesus's life. All Jesus movies are always just all the end of Jesus's life.
Okay.
I want to see in between. What's Jesus doing when he's 20? Nobody ever knows. Nobody ever knows what's Jesus doing when he's 20. Do you mean?
No, we just see him die over and over again. It's like Groundhog's Day.
Over and over again. Great Story Ever Told. The Great Story Ever Told is a good movie though. It's very long.
And who directed it?
I mean, it's very long. George Stevens. But in who played Florence Ziegfeld in the Best Picture winning The Great Ziegfeld?
I do not know.
Oh, you do though, because it's William Powell.
Oh shoot! Okay. Yes, I do. I mean, I'm picturing his picture on the poster when I was going through Oscar movies. Oh, this guy's huge.
Who?
George Stevens.
Oh, yeah, George Stevens. That's just though I know I'm an expert on George Stevens. I'm not an expert on George.
He did
Stevens.
Shane. He did.
Heard of him.
He did Shane. He did Giant. He did A Place in the Sun.
Shane.
Okay. Oh yes, George Stevens, man. Did a movie called The Nitwits.
The Nitwits.
Mm-hmm.
There are 2 movies here called My Boyfriend's Back. And it isn't the song.
It's
not the song.
My Boyfriend's Back. Yes, I know one of them. It's from the 90s, I believe.
We've got 1989 and 1993.
Yes.
According to this, but one of them is significantly better than the other one.
Yes.
I actually like as well how after a lot of these little synopses you get are just the words DVD. So supposedly this is just available for on DVD.
Okay.
That's what it's telling me. In 1999's My Brother the Pig. Who was the female lead?
What the hell is that?
1999's comedy fantasy movie My Brother the Pig.
No, I don't know what that is.
Directed by Eric Fleming. Starring Nick Fuoco.
Who?
And Judge Reinhold.
What?
But the female lead was who?
I have no idea.
It was Scarlett Johansson.
Seriously?
Yes, My Brother the Pig. What about in My Cousin Vinny, though? My Cousin Vinny. Here's an easy one for you, Janine. Who's playing Bill Gambini in My Cousin Vinny?
Ralph Macchio.
Yes. Yes, it is. But in My Darling Clementine, who in My Darling Clementine, 1946, who plays Wyatt Earp?
I don't know.
Henry Fonda. Henry Fonda.
Martin Balsam.
Not Martin Balsam. Martin Balsam's got nothing to do with it. Where's Martin Balsam come from?
He came up in one of our
he
came up in one of our study sessions, and I was like talking about how like you and me had just gone on this random Martin Balsam run.
Showed up in things.
Yes, and so they asked,
gonna be there.
They like were asking who plays such and such, da 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 da, and I was like, oh my gosh, that guy. Me and my co-host joke about how he was like in all these things. I couldn't remember
these people,
so I couldn't remember his name, and so like I just had to say Martin Balsam just to myself so I don't forget that he was in Psycho and 12 Angry Men and Cape Fear.
What color were Gregory Peck's eyebrows in 1991's remake of Cape Fear?
They were stark black.
And what color
with little dweedly pieces
Gregory Peck's hair and moustache in 1991's remake?
Ghost white.
In 1943's Stormy Weather, this is an insulting thing to say. Little more than an excuse to feature some of the finest Black American performers. Why does it need to be any more than that when that's what it wanted to be? That's a bit harsh.
Yes.
Who directed Stormy Weather, Janine? They're not going to have a question about Stormy Weather, but we're doing it on the show.
They might. They might.
Friday, keep an eye out, Stormy Weather.
Andrew. Oh my God, what's his last name? I don't remember.
Looking for Andrew Stone.
Okay. Stormy Weather.
Yes, that's it.
And your cousin, Bill Robinson.
Apparently so.
Cab Calloway, Fats Waller, the McCullis brothers. Why is Cab Calloway on here twice?
I don't know.
Well, it's Cab Calloway and his Cotton Something Orchestra, and then Cab Calloway. And you talked a lot about his floopity look on his conductor. Look what his IMDb credited picture is.
Look at his hair.
This floopy hair conductor.
Well, who plays Reverend Logan Sharp, Janine? In 1970's sequel to In the Heat of the Night, They Call Me Mr. Tibbs.
Ooh. I do not know.
We're looking for Martin Landau, not Martin Balsam. Martin Landau.
Okay.
In West Side Story, Janine, West Side Story. Who plays George?
George.
Not George, that's his name. God damn it. His name's Bernard. His name's George Chakiris. It's Bernardo. That's what I was meant to say.
Oh, okay.
Moron. Who plays the gunslinger in 1973's Westworld in sci-fi fantasy?
Oh my gosh. like all these names that are like similar to it are like going through my head. And it's the king from The King and I.
It is the king from The King and I, Janine. He's an incredibly bold man.
Yes. And for whatever reason, like Gabriel Byrne is going through my head and Daniel Bruhl. I'm just like, no, get out of the way.
Gabriel Byrne and Daniel Bruhl.
Yul Brenner.
I love how you get Daniel Bruhl from Yul Brynner. And Gabriel Byrne because of Brr.
It sounds like get out of the way names. It's right there. Yul Brenner.
In 1995's Hackers, who plays Kate?
Oh, was that the one with Angelina Jolie?
Yes.
I've never seen it. Who directed Hackers?
Where's Hackers gone? One of them. Ian Softly.
Nobody.
What did Ian Softly do, though? Ian softly stroked the cat.
Voiced by Nathan Lane.
Ian softly polished his car. But in 1988's Hairspray, Janine, John Waters cast who as Tracy Turnblad?
Ricky Lake.
But in 2007's Hairspray, who played Tracy Turnblad?
Nikki Blonsky.
You don't have to be clever about it.
You really thought you were stumping me there.
No, I didn't. But why is Hairspray the best modern musical?
Because it has the song Good Morning Baltimore.
It's not the only song it has, though, is it, Jenny?
No. It has
also
Amanda
has-
Bynes, that's why.
It does have Amanda Bynes. That is why.
Your
That is
favorite.
why. That is exactly why. In the phenomenal Amanda Bynes vehicle, What a Girl Wants.
You really went all the way to the W's just to find Amanda Bynes.
No. Where does Amanda Bynes go? No, that's a boring question. Who does Amanda Bynes learn proper ways of being from?
From her grandmother?
That'll do.
Who plays her grandmother? She's super famous.
But sorry. There's not many Z movies. In 2005's Zathura: A Space Adventure, who plays Walter?
Isn't it Walter, like the astronaut? And who's the astronaut? There's an astronaut and like one of the little kids.
The lead. This person would have been a child at this point, yes.
Is it that guy from the Hunger Games?
Yes, it is.
Oh, what's his name? Why am I not remembering his name? Picturing his face. His fake blonde hair in the Hunger Games. What? Who's she talking about?
I don't know.
Ian Wallace.
I don't know what you're talking about. We don't know what you're talking about, Carla.
What is your name, Peter? Peter Malak. What is your name?
Josh Hutcherson.
Yes. Dak Shepard is the astronaut, and I think Kristen Stewart is their babysitter.
Yeah.
Who was the other kid? Is he famous?
I don't know. I've never seen them.
Was it directed by Brad Bird or somebody like that?
Well, where is it now? Oh, there's more Z movies than I thought there was. Because the pages are so thin, it's like a Bible, speaking of Jesus. Favreau.
Okay.
Favreau. That's not a movie, that's a concert. Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars. That's just David Doe. Okay, I don't know how much longer you want to go for, Janine, because we do have to watch that.
You can go for 5 more minutes.
Okay. Well, in 1977, Zoltan, Hound of Dracula.
What? You are not asking me a question about that. Unless I'm doing the horror free-for-all,
What about in 1979, Zombie Flesh Eaters? No. So
I found this lighter in my drawer. Now I just want to be like...
Well, just be careful.
I was Joan of Arc in my former life.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I'm not standing for it, Jenny.
You wouldn't date
I'm
me
not-
in Coming to America if I did that?
No.
What if I burn this stupid Dios?
Well, in 2007's Zombie Strippers,
What?
who plays Ian Esco? We're looking for Robert England.
Seriously? Freddy Krueger, you nasty.
Some of these have Blu-ray. You can buy Zombie Strippers on Blu-ray.
It tells you where to find it.
It just says, yeah, like this one is on DVD and Blu-ray.
You need a new book.
No, I don't want a new book. I like this book.
You need one. But
No, but I can't buy one of these every year. You imagine the wait. In 2010's You Will Meet a Tall Dark Stranger. No, that's a Woody Allen movie. We don't ask questions, apparently, about that. Anyway, Janine, I know we do have to get out of here quick.
yes,
Because we have the watch-along to get ready for.
we
I know
do.
that. Have you enjoyed a little bit of a study session?
I have. It was very helpful, very educational.
Should we bring the book out in future time?
Yes, yes. Since you did a very good job curating questions.
you. I wasn't really curating anything. Ow. Pain. Right, well, that was fun.
Yes.
Educational, Janine.
Won't you? He's on down the road.
Oh no, we're supposed to be watching A Knight's Tale, and that'll be in my head all day.
He's on down the road. Why? It's not in A Knight's Tale. All the songs
I know
in
it's
A
not
Knight's
in A
Tale.
Knight's Tale.
All
I
the
know there's
songs-
songs in A Knight's Tale, but what I'm saying now is that all I'll be able to sing
No.
is Ease on Down the Goddamn Road.
You're gonna get golden years. Go wop 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 stuck in your head after you watch A Knight's Tale.
Oh, I've not seen A Knight's Tale in years.
Really? It's in the 20 years that it came out. You realize you were like 4 when this movie came out. 3.
Yes. Thank you, Janine. Thank you for that. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing.
I'm excited.
35 minutes time.
So come hang out
Very
with
good.
us, Carla. I know
Yeah.
you'll be working, but you can listen to our commentary.
You can pop
if you wish.
Why not? Why not pop in? Why not be nice? Why not be nice to us? It'd be nice, wasn't it? I had fun today, Janine.
Yes. Thank you, Carla, for hanging out with us while you're at work and
Yeah.
berating me for I'm not sure.
Well, we'll be
And what
there.
happened to you sending me questions every day? You did that like one day.
You're getting called out now, Carla. You're getting called out.
You're like, I'm gonna send you 15 questions every day. And then you did it like one day.
I'm gonna keep at it, Carla. I'm gonna keep at it. Anyway, we'll go get ready. Fun
Yes.
stuff. Thanks for popping in, though.
Yes, thank you, Carla. I love you.
Janine, go for it.
3, 2, 1. Bye.
Bye.